Oh, oh man.
I'm a little bit late, forgive me, but listen, please remember I'm not getting paid for this. Um, I'm dropping multiple videos a day, at least 6 most of the time. On a slow day, 4, meaning a couple pre-records, meaning one of those pre-records being myself making a video just for YouTube that's not going on TikTok, and then also posting up 1 or 2 TikToks, and then making like 3, sometimes 4 lives. Hey, what's going on, beautiful? What's going on? I'm glad you can make it. At least I got one loyal one in the audience. But listen, if you guys, if it kind of bothers you sometimes that I'm running kind of late, like, please understand that I don't get paid for this. And we're all just out here trying to, what I'm saying? I do know sometimes, I'll put a live up, and it'll say something like in the AM, and then it'll end up, not going live until, I don't know, like 6 or 7 in the PM. But listen, man, I'm an engineer. I'm doing it for a reason. And also, I'm giving my haters something to talk about, man. They got to have something to talk about. Me, oh, look, he doesn't go live until later on in the day, but yeah, but look at those views, baby. See, my community, not my community, what I'm saying? The community that I'm a part of over here, very, very loyal. And it's like a real community. And, they're getting value. I'm getting value. So regardless of whenever I do post, they show up. They show up. Therefore, I keep putting as many videos up as I can. I was up till 3:30. That's the reason why, being honest with you guys, the reason why I'm late. I was up till 3:30, like working on thumbnails and redoing, like going all the way back, through really old videos, changing thumbnails, updating thumbnails, titles, stuff like that. Like I want the channel to reflect, the work that you guys are putting in. You know what I'm saying? Like you're spreading the channel. The views are looking like great. I mean, y'all are doing fantastic. So I don't want to have some raggedy looking thumbnail with some raggedy title. So I'm just updating this stuff. But let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. And this is the most busy road, man, where I live on, man. It's like crazy. They be coming in here in twos too, man. It's like they get off work at Saturday, so they're not working. A little bit better, yeah. It's a little bit better. There we go. All right. Let's get this party started. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Shout out to my new subscribers, to my old school subscribers, and to my TikTok family. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the fellas. I appreciate y'all. Y'all holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ladies. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Goes without saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the analytics and it's looking about 50-50. So we're doing good. That's what I want. I want the ladies and the fellas showing up, talking to each other in the chat. No hate. You know what I'm saying? If there is any hate, they go at me. It's all good. And I appreciate you guys pouring into me with the views and watching, you know what I'm saying, in the comments and sharing on Facebook. And, allow me to pour into you guys, even though I was going to take the whole day off and be completely lazy. But with the comments being the way that they are, man, I got to get on here, man. You guys are phenomenal. So I got to get on here. So that being said, let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about how moving in silence is scaring the crap out of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have no idea what you're doing, where you're going to be at. Hell with me, I don't even know when I'm going to show my videos. It's like, well, it says it's going to be shown in the morning, but the dude don't even go live until the evening. That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of spontaneity, man, they don't know what to do. Because, see, the narc mimics. They mimic. And if they can't get the pattern to mimic, there's nothing to mimic. Then they have to go off their own idea of what they think you're going to do, and they don't know how to think. So they're screwed. They are screwed. There's nothing that pisses off a narc more than not being able to predict or see or know what you're going to be doing. Period. That's why they're so nosy and they want to move in. Look, I would have probably broken up with my ex. We were having problems like previously. We were boyfriend and girlfriend. I would have probably like broke it off completely back then. But see, she had this ability to always get fired. So I felt responsible to make sure that I didn't leave her out in the street. But see, whether she wants to admit it or not, by the time that we broke up, she was in college and she had a work from home job where she didn't do nothing but use her laptop and work from home, not even getting dressed for work. You know what I'm saying? So you can say whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? You was better off after we left each other, which is another reason why I left, because I'm like, well, look, the woman got a work from home job making real good money. Like, ain't no need for me to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but before, guilt me because, you know, she wasn't working and she needed me to da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? You know, so like right now, I mean, look, she still be working that job or whatever, you know, but her not knowing what I'm doing, I'm only letting her see certain things. I have no social media. I mean, I have social media, but it's all for my brand. You know, she knows that. Like, I don't get on social media. I don't have no sneaky link stuff. I mean, I wouldn't have sneaky link stuff. I'm single, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything. You know, I don't find time to be talking to any women, and any women that have shown me interest, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? I don't have any time, you know, for dating or anything like that. Like, I'm a little bit behind, not far, because I put myself so far ahead of the game before I got with my ex. But, you know, almost 10 years, you know, it wasn't almost 10 years because, you know, in the beginning I was still working for the government, learning a lot of stuff. So I would say like I'm probably like six years behind, maybe. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I think of it. So I'm just trying to get caught up, you know. 38, man, 39, I'm definitely trying to be rich, but, you know, 40, you know, I'm trying to be, you know, going overseas with that passport, but I want to be doing that next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be doing that next year. Like, I'm making plans, you know what I'm saying? Starting college up next year, you know, I mean, just, I'm letting you guys know some of the stuff. I got way more stuff coming for y'all, man. Like, I got some stuff that I ain't even talked about. Only because, like I said, I have these social media narcissists on here that, like, as soon as I put some idea up, they're copying it. Hell, I can't even put a thumbnail up, and they're already copying it. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fear of not knowing what you're going to do, you know what I'm saying, that bothers them. And it shouldn't bother them at all, right? I mean, you got your own energy. You're really trying to mind your own black-owned business, man. Like, you know, you ain't bothering nobody. You ain't thinking about nobody. Definitely not negative about nobody. You know God's got it. But these people just keep watching you. They keep leaning in your energy. You know what I'm saying? Just leaning in on it, you know, ready to steal, ready to try to, like, bring you down. You know what I mean? Like, hoovering. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, family? Jude in the house, man. Man, we're doing it over here. I appreciate you. Salute. Yeah, I was going to do this outside at the gas station, but man, I'm telling you, man, it's 43, but it's hitting different. You know what I mean? You know when them like 40s hit different, they hitting like the 20s. Man, it's hitting different. It's like there's a breeze going on, and it's just like as soon as you step outside, it's like the wind just snatches all the air out of your body, man. You know, it's horrible, man. Not the air, but the heat, man. I'm getting used to this mountain. You know what it is? It's the mountain air. It's this top of the mountain air, man. It is different. Man, it is different. It's crisp, right? It's crisp, but it's also cold. It's a different kind of cold, but I'm adjusting. So I appreciate you showing up. We're just chopping it up, talking about how, you know, moving in silence, man. Like, if I wasn't on social media, I would go completely dark. I mean, nobody would, like, that's what I did every time before when I make my transition. Like, when I was working for the White House, I went completely dark. When I got out of the White House job and I started being an engineer, I went completely dark. But see, I'm on social media, and the reason why I'm not going dark, I've done this 3 times before, started over from scratch. I mean, probably not on this level where my credit's messed up and everything, but you know what I mean? I want to put it out there and show everybody you can do this, man. Like, it don't matter if you're almost 10 years deep in a marriage. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're used to it. You've gotten accustomed to that married life, just watching TV with that person being like your best friend. You know what I mean? You chilling and stuff. It don't matter if the person's not acting right no more because the times change and their personality change and they're a different person. It's fine. Let them go. Let them be a different person with somebody else. They're not necessarily they're a bad person because of what they're doing to you, but that doesn't mean that you and them are meant to be with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just let them go. You know, ain't nobody gonna ever be talking to me like I'm oppressing them or something like that. I'm a whole black dude. I ain't oppressing you. Get the hell on. You know what I'm saying? Go do what you got to do. You know, like I don't have nothing to do with that kind of stuff. I wish everybody the best. But when I can tell that somebody, it goes for me, like when I can tell that somebody don't like me, but they still staying around me, then you just don't want me to be happy with somebody else. So you're gonna risk your happiness just to make sure I don't. Nah, get your ass on somewhere, man. You crazy. You crazy. Nah, get your ass on somewhere. You ain't gonna stop me from being happy. Shoot, I can be unhappy by myself. Are you crazy? I can have bad credit and be worried about, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna happen next. You know what I'm saying? By myself, I don't need somebody in my life that's causing problems on top of the issues that we already have. Someone that would let me. Y'all would be surprised at the problems I had going on and kept my life together. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like, man, I'm talking about cops showing up the door. You know, I'm talking about my ex-wife fighting with my baby mom right by the front door. You know what I'm saying? I get in the middle of it to try to break it up. Then my baby mom start punching me in the head. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the? So y'all gonna gang up on me now? You know, I don't. Man, I've had the craziest stuff happen, man. I've had the craziest stuff happen while I was with her. That's why I'm saying, like, this YouTube stuff ain't nothing. Y'all have no idea. That narc had me, man, look, every day was a mission. It was like, I gotta get through the mission today. All right, we can get through the mission today without having the cops show up, without getting into an argument, and trying to, you know what I mean, just be in the, you know, the vibration of love. Can't do that. As soon as you wake up and that narc see you smiling, it's like, oh no, I know you're not smiling in front of me. You smiling? Well, I'm gonna take that smile right off your face. And as soon as they do, they'll be on the phone talking to their family like, I know you did. Laughing it up, man. Having the best time of their life. I mean, you just like, man, we just got through getting into this person. I got time for this, man. I got time for it, man. I ain't got time for it. Hey, look, y'all. I'm literally reversing on the aging process, man. Man, listen. I'm going to be real with you. This narc had me going bald, baby. Man, I was going bald. I was like, I'm gray as hell. Going bald at like 35. I'm like, man, what is going on? I could tell she was draining the life out of me. You ain't got to have somebody crack you over the head and say, hey, look, guess what I'm doing to you, dummy? I'm taking your life. I don't need that. I'm a Leo, man. No. I have a lot of energy, right? I've been working out. I watch this one YouTuber. I love watching her. Like, she's like a life coach, and she's a Leo. So she's super passionate when she talks, man. And then everybody in the chat be like, calm down. Except the Leos. The Leos be like, go, keep going. I be working out while listening to her. And she ain't even like nothing to do with that. I be working out like, that's what I'm talking about. Get him. Only a Leo know a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Like, some fire signs understand Leo, but only a Leo. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm just like, man, I'm not gonna let these people. Man, this is too much light in my face. I hope this is good enough for y'all. It's too much, man. I feel like a cop lights in my face or something like that. You know, I'm still getting used to the fact of talking in front of a phone and feeling like I'm talking to myself. That's why I'm glad when y'all say something back in the chat. You know, it's like, okay, I'm not talking to myself in a phone, man, because it's weird at first. A lot of people get used to it quickly, but that's why I can't watch. I don't watch none of my replays. I don't watch none of them. Even when I'm editing the videos, I don't watch any of it, man. I can't sit there and watch myself like that. I'll just tear myself apart. I'll be like, man, what are you people looking at me like that for? I'm looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, so get back on the subject, man. We get back on the subject. What am I talking about? She was draining the life out of me, man. I don't need someone to crack me over the head and let me know this person. I was going bald. I was getting like wrinkles in my face, and like I'm the kind of person in Iraq, man. I was like laughing and everything, lifting weights, and it's just like I could tell that she didn't want me to be happy. I could tell that when I was happy, it was a problem to her, and I'm just like, that's weird, you know. But at the same time, she was mirroring my life. She was mirroring my life. She was becoming me, but like a woman version. I don't know how to put it into words. I was like, and then I was just getting quieter and quieter, and this person was feeding off of me, and I just felt like, man, I was dying. I feel like I was dying. And I just don't want to go out like that. Like, you gonna kill me, and then oh, he was a great man, and I'm not. No. I'm not going out like that. I'm not going out like that. Not gonna do it. No. I love God too much. God has put me through. God has saved me. I've been to Iraq twice. Combat arms units. Cavalry scouts. Y'all look that up. Cavalry scouts go in before the infantry. They're the scouts, right? I went there twice without a scratch on me. Then I worked for the White House because I wanted to do it. Came out of that completely sane. You see how these people be coming out them White House jobs crazy as hell? Came out completely sane. Decided I want to be an engineer without a degree. And did it. The only time I ever had any problems was when I got with that narc and forgot how to love myself. Then I'm over there risking myself to break up dumbass dog fights, man. Like, she got these two big ass dogs. Why in the hell we got these dogs, man? And why every time, the only time they get into each other is when I'm not around. And you calling for me to come break it up. There's only scars I got on my body. Only scars I got on my body. From when I lost love for myself and fell in love with loving a marriage over me. With somebody that didn't care about me like that. Don't do that shit to yourself, man. Don't do that shit to yourself. You know what I mean? 2 years in Iraq, White House, ex-girlfriends, all that, fights, all that, no scars on me. The only time I got scarred up was when I lost love for myself. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of these animals, man. Knowing that she set me up. This woman set me up so bad, so much. And I think she was surprised at how I overcame. I mean, think about it, man. She got 2 big-ass pit bulls in the house, not neutered. And I made sure that they never tore each other apart. I made sure that everything was all good. You know what I mean? On top of like her and she wanted to make sure a kid I drove him to school in my truck instead of riding the bus because he got picked on the bus. So we had to get up and we had to take him to school and pick him up and all this on top of when she's at home, working from home, causing me stress every time I'm trying to make videos or whatever. I'm walking the dogs, I'm feeding the kids, and she just sitting around, arguing, causing problems, just sitting around. I'm like, man, I'm cooking. I'm making sure the bill get paid. I'm paying the majority to all the bills except half the phone bill, and I don't know where the rest of her money's going. She makes almost the same money as me, $300 less. I don't know where the money's going. And then she make me feel like my money ain't nothing. And I'm over here taking care of the dogs, making sure that running my truck ragged. It's already old. She trying to run me into the ground. She's trying to run me into the ground. And she was surprised that I wasn't able to be broken. She was more surprised than me. She was probably like, man, I done everything to this dude. I done everything possible. I can't break him. I can't break his black ass, man. I don't know what it is. You know, and I just got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I was still dumb enough. I was there until she did the discard, right? The reverse discard, when she pulled that whole, my mom needs surgery, and I knew what she was telling me, like y'all know how it is, man. Like, we're empaths, man. So while this liar sitting here lying to you in the face, you just sitting there like, all right, word, okay. Oh, her doctor works on the presidents. Oh, she had a presidential doctor. Oh, okay. Heart surgery, out in 3 days. Able to walk around in 7. Oh, my mom died of heart. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Your mom going in for heart surgery. My mom died of a heart attack. Something's not sounding right here. Then she gets up there, supposed to be up there for less than 2 weeks. And I told her before she left, I said, you get up there, you're arguing with me a lot before you leave. If you get up there and you start acting brand new, don't come back. I don't deal with that cheating thing. Not while I'm married, man. Like, I don't do that. She's like, oh no. She gets up there. She starts talking different. She sounds like her sister. She starts calling me up, talking about when I was cheating on her way back, doggone 7 years ago. I'm like, well, hell, you were cheating too then. What are we talking about? Oh, you're cheating right now, and it's weighing on your conscience, right? I got you. And then a week turned into 2 weeks, 2 weeks turned into 3, and I was like, don't come back. Don't come back. You wouldn't know what she did. That's how I know what she did, right? When my mom had her heart attack in 2016, I was gone for a month. Y'all tell me why I knew she was going to try to be gone exactly the amount of time I was gone. And if I would have gotten into an argument with her, I know she was going to bring up the fact that I was gone for a month when my mom died. Now, nobody died. Now, I had to go there, deal with my mom having a heart attack, be in the hospital, watch my mom, all that. Watching her pass away in the hospital, which really, they just took her off the machine, which is the worst kind of way. But then I had to speak at her funeral because my dad couldn't speak at it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I had no plans on speaking there. To put me on the spot, day of, hey, I need you to go and speak. So I had to get in front of everybody. Speak in front of my mom, you know, at the funeral. I had to be the one for the family to speak. I ain't even been down there. And then she used that as her reason. I don't need her to tell me this. I told her before she left what she was going to do. I need her to say the words. She was gone exactly a month. I was gone a month. I told her don't come back week 3. She came back anyway week 4 at a month. You want to know why? Because I was gone a month, and she's going to throw it in my face. Well, you was gone a month. My mom died. I can't live with that kind of evil. I didn't care what was left here at the house. I took the clothes on my back, got my son, and I left. I stayed with my dad. We don't get along. He reminded me why I left at 17 to join the Army. I was there for 3 months, saving my money. Got my place, and now I'm starting over. Okay? While I was in there and my dad's, nobody knew what I was doing. I was making YouTube videos. You wouldn't even know that I was basically living out of my truck. I had to buy a battery and everything. I was in my truck so much. I only went in the house to go to sleep. I don't get along with my dad like that. You would have never known. Because I don't whine and cry and bitch like that. I don't give a damn, man. I'm a soldier of God, man. You put me in the middle anywhere, it don't matter to me. I'm still going to be happy. Didn't I get up in the a.m.? I mean, shoot. It gives me another day to get myself out my ditch. I don't care. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like, all I do, I keep it positive. Not no fake toxic positivity crap either. Y'all see me on here whenever I'm not on that vibe, you know, y'all can tell. But I get back to it. You know, I get back to it. I don't need this material stuff. It don't make me. People thought this material stuff made me. You know how many people threw it in my face? Hey man, Dave, you remember while I was out of it, like pretty much staying in my truck for that 3 months, showing up, talking about, man, I remember when you was working for the White House and you had that Mercedes and you was, you know what I'm saying, then you got out, you was making over 100, and what are you telling me this for, man? You don't think I remember when I was doing that? Oh yeah, you got to remind me because you think that you can break me by telling me how great I used to be. That was the young me in my 20s. Do you understand? That ain't shit. If I was doing that in my 20s, imagine me with my head clear and not somebody with their foot on my neck every day, causing me a bunch of stress and drama. See, y'all don't understand. It's all a matrix, man. Your goofy spouse that's causing you stress, matrix. Your job causing you stress, matrix. Your family causing you stress, matrix on top of matrix on top of matrix. Man, you be just trying to get through your day with some peace. You mess around and get free from all of them. I don't work for nobody. I done cut off all the family. I done cut off her ass. Man, I am in such a peaceful place. I am de-aging in here, man. Hair done grown back. She thought she had done me in. Oh, he's going bald. Man, I got a full head of hair. You was stressing the shit out of me. Stressing the shit out of me. I'm like, my dad got a full head of hair. How the hell am I going bald? Oh, okay. As soon as I get rid of her, all my hair come back. All of it. All of it. I ain't had to do shit. I ain't had to do nothing. All this came back. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, these people be killing y'all. Y'all don't even be knowing it. Y'all don't even be knowing it, man. And then y'all be trying to, I'm doing it for the kids. I'm doing it cheaper to keep her. Man, your life ain't worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this material stuff ain't worth your life. telling you, I'm exercising every day. You know, I mean, I'm about to get off this live, go back, exercise, get back on another live, go back, exercise, get back on another live. Man, I used to try to do like I used to try to do this stuff back when I was with her. I could barely get one video out. She used to be like, "You sure you want to do that?" I don't know. Just putting doubt in my head for no reason. Man, I'm telling you, man, you can do bad by yourself, and you're not gonna do bad by yourself. You're not gonna be by yourself and be doing bad. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing like that. Now I'm at the point where I don't even know if I ever gonna get serious with somebody ever again. Like, I might get to the point where I date a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, nice young lady, but getting serious, man, I need my freedom. The minute somebody starts seeming like they look, when I've had women that wanted my phone number here recently before I changed it and I gave it to them, and they start tripping because I'm not getting back to them fast enough. I'm like, I told you I'm a single parent now. My son come first. Man, like, that's why I be coming these lives late. Like, man, look, I wake up late because I'm like fooling around with whatever, you know what I'm saying, thumbnails or TikTok at night. But I still got parental responsibility. So when I get up, man, you know what I'm saying, I got to make sure my son got breakfast ready. I got to make sure I'm spending time with him. I got to make sure he's getting his exercise in. You know what I mean? I got to make sure I'm asking about school, stuff like that. Like, I'm a parent, man. Like, I'm serious about that. Like, my childhood wasn't the best. So I want to make sure that my son don't feel like he got to grow up early. I want him to enjoy being a child as long as he can be a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. Like, the kids are having to grow up too early. I had to grow up too early, and that be messing you up, man. Like, well, I mean, in a way, you know, but like, I don't want him having any kind of weird, like, you know what I'm saying? I want him to grow up, like, you know, enjoying his childhood, man. That's why I made sure I got all my Christmas shopping done this week. All that's knocked out. I ain't buying nothing for myself. When I say Christmas shopping, I'm talking about getting stuff for my son. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's why I'm late. You know, had to make sure I have food for him. Now I got to cook again, dinner and stuff like that, hanging out with him or whatever. It's Saturday, so I'm going to be doing that first. But then I'm going to get on here and I'm handling my business. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, I mean, I really, this is easy to me because I want to do this. So, it's easy to me because of that. I don't want anybody thinking that it's easy, period. Okay, I want to make sure I put that out there because, you know, my haters be thinking that it's easy to do what I do. It's not easy to drop 6 videos a day or more. It's not. Not dropping 6 videos a day that's worth anything. I ain't just dropping junk. I go on, you know what I'm saying, and I make TikToks, and I only put the TikToks on here that I know that you guys are gonna like. I make like 4 TikToks a day. I put like 1, maybe 2 on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only put stuff that you guys want to watch, and then I'll make content just for YouTube. A lot of people be making YouTube content and then putting it on TikTok. It's not like that. You got to make TikTok specific videos for TikTok people. It's not going to work. And then YouTube, you got to make YouTube videos for YouTube. It's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that the hard way. You know, so I'm trying to just make sure I keep everybody, while also trying to blend the 2 groups, because y'all kind of keeping it separate, but I'm trying to blend y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just work, man. It's work. Like, doing what we do, it is work. But if you enjoy what you're doing like I do, which I love what I'm doing, it's not work. But I'm not trying to have the haters think that because I make it look so easy that it is easy. It's not. You know what I'm saying? But when you love what you do, it's not work. It's not a job. You know what I mean? So I don't want to run too long. We're going to run it up about 30 minutes. I want to make sure everybody got up in here. And, you know, a lot of people don't know when you're going to go live. And, you know what I'm saying? You never stick to the times. I don't stick to the times, for one, because I'm kind of like trying to do some analytics here. I'm an engineer, so I'm real nerdy. So I'm literally like on the studio, just looking at all my analytics all the time. Like, okay, this is changing, this is changing. Like, I'm doing that stuff all the time. I can't help but nerd out, man. You know, so but you know, sometimes it's because, you know, I got to be a parent. So, you know, if I wake up kind of late, then YouTube gotta wait. I gotta take care of my son first, and then I'll, you know, get caught up. So it's nothing intentional, y'all. Don't think it's some lazy stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at the kind of way I'm putting out content, I'm not lazy. You know, it might give the haters something to talk about, but, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are so, you know, loyal. Y'all watch my videos whenever I drop them. So how they gonna hate on me? You know, like, my community's solid, regardless of when I drop them. You know, they always show me love. So I will get better with the time, though, for my community, because I want y'all to, you know when I'm gonna drop, and y'all can watch. I am going to start getting more serious. I used to be a fitness channel, so like those AM workouts, I'm going to start doing them on a regular basis. I might even start naming them, you know, just the workouts. And we'll see if you guys receive them well, or if I got to put some kind of narc information in there while I'm doing them. But I want y'all to be working out. I want y'all to be laughing. That's why I'm putting the funny videos up. You know, you got to get your soul right. You know, got to get that mental health, that spiritual health, and that physical health in. You want to be completely well-rounded. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody going to be able to talk about y'all. I mean, y'all got all of it. You done healed. You're going to be fully well-rounded. You know, I'm just showing y'all what I do. You know. Call out today. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Love you too. I'm glad to see you back. And hey, y'all, anybody that I haven't caught up with the comments yet, hey, sometimes it's weird, but YouTube hides comments. So as I'm going through comments, there's other comments popping up that didn't pop up before. So it's weird. So I gotta get on my computer and go through the comments, and then there's other comments popping. It's weird. I don't know why they do that. So if there's a late comment or anything like that, best believe I'm getting to them. I love all y'all. I appreciate all the effort that y'all are putting in. And you guys are sharing the videos, y'all are liking the videos. I'm random with the times, not keeping up with, and none of y'all complain. None of y'all complain. None of y'all ever say anything about it. You just be telling me thank you and all that stuff. I appreciate y'all. I want y'all to know I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all are definitely the reason why I'm still doing this. You know, this is our community. It's not my community. You understand? Like, it's not mine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all built this community just like I built. It's our community, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in here, work out a little bit, check on my son, and then I'm going to jump back on here and make another video. I think I got one coming up at like 9:30 or something like that. So I'm going to work out, then get back on here, chop it up with y'all. I'm going to drop another pre-recorded video for y'all, but I'm definitely going to start doing those AM workouts, about 10 minutes. I hope y'all join me. You know, whether you're just watching or, you know, you're working out with me. But again, I want y'all to work out. I want y'all to laugh, you know, stay in the present moment. Like, don't think about the past. Remember, half your memories are made up. Okay, your mind changes stuff. The future is not here. Okay, all you have is the present moment. Okay, love your life. Love y'all. I'll see y'all in a minute.